Good morning and welcome into my channel. Today I'm in with a wee quick make. I've got quite a few viewers who have children and they like to craft with their children, and I've been asked if I can do some children's crafts, okay? And here's a lovely one that we used to do at the schools quite regular, and it's always a good favourite. And I don't know whether you've ever seen it before or not, but it's called Give Someone a Hug. And that's what I've always called it. And this is what it is. It's just, I put the pattern paper to the outside and then it goes round like that and the hands go round the person. Mine's is upside down, so I'll turn it round. Okay, and the hands go round the person and that's them getting a hug. If you want to interlock the fingers or whatever, okay? It's up to you, but that's a hug. And it's really super easy to make. And it's a great thing. It's a great keepsake. And I know us crafters say a lot, it's only a sheet of paper, but I'll tell you, sometimes that wee sheet of paper has a wonderful knack of having memories rolling down your cheeks and things. I made these with my boys and I know my mother still has them to this day, and that's quite a few years. Okay, so let's get started. You can use any paper at all, anything that you want, anything that you've got, whether it's children's sugar paper, your fanciest, bestest paper. This here is a piece of wallpaper. We decorated our living room a couple of weeks ago and this is just a piece of wallpaper that I had left. Now, you can cut it to any width. What I try and do is keep it to roughly the width of the wrist. This is my hand, but for a child obviously they're thinner, so it's up to you. You can, it really doesn't matter. The wrist can overhang the sides or it can be within the paper. I would always make it kind of this width, about 1.5 to 2 inches, because then it's sturdy enough and it's not going to rip easily and you know, things like that. So you get your piece of paper and then it's up to you what size of concertina you want to do. You can either do tiny ones or large ones, and for the purpose of this demonstration I just done large ones. And then you concertina the paper back and forth till you get to the end. Now the length of the piece of paper that you use as well is up to you. If you want it to get round, say, an aunt or a gran or something like that, you might want a longer piece of paper. If you want it to get round someone's neck and know their waist, you might want a shorter piece of paper. Or a sibling, whatever. So the length, it doesn't matter about the length at all. It's entirely up to you, okay? Then what you do is you just fold that up like that and you keep it to the side, okay? Don't lose it, keep it to the side. And then you would get your piece of paper, the paper that you want to use for the hand, and you would, now children have got all different ages, all different abilities, so it's entirely up to the child's abilities and what they can do. Some children just want to put their hand on the paper, some children want to draw around the hand, others are good with scissors and they can go the whole hog and cut the hand out. Now don't stress about this, people, honestly. If the child doesn't even want to draw around their hand, you draw around their hand. You can make it into a big activity, a fun activity, using the scissors, etc. Give them a spare piece of paper and let them practice their cutting while you're cutting out. It's a fun activity, it's a joyful activity. And you've always got the size of the hand. My mother's got them from the kids were about 2, I think, 2 or 3. And then she's got some for they were older and the hands were bigger. Okay, so as I say, cut your hand out. When I'm doing them, or when I was doing them with the school, because we've not done these for quite a while, I tended to fold a sheet of A4 paper in half. Now for a child, you can normally get 2 sets of hands. If you turn your A4 paper that way and put the hand that way, you can get a wee hand there and then a wee hand there. But a wee tip that I'm going to give you is, if whatever paper you're using, whatever size of hand your child has, if you fold it in half first, then put the hand on the top, draw round about it. You only need to draw round one hand then. You don't need to go to the trouble of drawing round both hands. Keep your paper together and cut it out. So that's what I've done with that one. As you can see, the hands are, I can't get them lined up properly just now, but they're almost exactly the same. So for that, you cut round your hand, and this is quite an easy task. Now you can make it as decorative or as plain as you like. This is the good thing about this activity, it's open to interpretation. And look, my paper's not even that straight. You can be pedantic and straighten it off and things like that, but it's a child's activity, and these wee irregularities are often quite good. Now once you've done that, you've got your concertina here. Now as I said, I want the decorative paper. I usually have it to the outside of the design, so I have the paper folded like this, just over in the top, going that way, because I'm going to put the hand on the top like that. Okay, so get my glue. No, I'll use a bit of double-sided tape because that will be quicker for this purpose here. And the children love these activities because you can, as I said, it doesn't matter age or abilities for this, because you can give them colouring in pencils, pens, paints, whatever, and they'll just quite happily scribble away. Okay, put your wee hand on the paper. Sorry, all fingers and thumbs here. Put your hand on the paper. And as I say, it doesn't matter about your pieces of paper sticking down or anything. All you want is your hand like that. And then you would flip it over and you would put the other cut hand on that side, on this flap of paper. Okay, and then you're going to have a hug like that, and I'll bring this one over again and I'll show you. So I put the hand on that side of the paper, flipped it over, put the hand on that side of the paper, so that when you open it up, you've got your hug. You've got your hug there. And that's what we used to call it, giving a hug. And as I say, it's super easy. You can get your children to... Oh, come off. Oh, help me, my pen's stuck. They can draw rings on if they're at the age of drawing rings on. They can scribble on it, draw wee flowers, leaves, you know, whatever. Wavy lines like Easter eggs. And it doesn't have to be for Mother's Day. It can be for any day, any time. Just when somebody's needing a hug. And we used to use them a lot when I worked with adults and children with special requirements for a number of years, for about 10 years. A lot of these children and adults, they don't like human contact, or they're not comfortable with human contact. And this was just a way of showing the concept of a cuddle or a hug without putting anybody under undue distress, you know. So it's a really good quick activity. If anybody would like to see, as I've told you before, I'm a qualified nursery nurse. I have worked in various fields over the years. If you want to see more children's crafting, give me a shout, let me know. Let me know what you want to see, and I'll try and put it on my channel for you. I hope you enjoyed that. It's a super easy wee project, and I wanted to bring it on because obviously it is Mother's Day and Sunday. But then again, we don't all have the mother. We have grands, we have aunts, uncles, cousins, all the rest of it, people that look after us. So it'd be nice to give them a wee hug. And it's only a small memento. It doesn't take up a massive space like a pair of shoes, or, you know, their baby grown, their blanket and their teddy bear and all those things. I'm going to stop it there because I'm waffling and waffling. I'm going to come back in a wee minute because I've done some in my fairy houses. So anyway, people, if you liked that video, please give me a wee like and subscribe. As I say, if you would like to see some more along those lines of children's activities, or activities that can be used along that nature, just drop me a wee line. You can even email me if you want. If you don't have my email, leave a comment and I'll send my email to you. Okay, if you like that video, people, please give me a wee like and subscribe. Tell your friends where I am. Share the love, and I'll see you all again the next time. Thanks. Bye.